Hello, and a very warm welcome to Sleep Science Studio. I am your guide, Thomas, and it is a privilege to join you tonight. Together, we are about to embark on a quiet journey, leaving the hurried pace of the day far, far behind us as we drift. Our destination tonight is not a place, but a time of cosmic creation set against the silent, velvet blackness of the early universe. We will be traveling through the vast and beautiful story of how the great star cities we call galaxies came into being. It is a story of immense scale, but it is also a story that connects directly to us, here and now, as we rest and prepare for sleep. I hope you have found a comfortable place to settle in, a place where you can feel secure and at ease for our exploration. There is no need to focus too intently on my words. Simply allow them to be a gentle current in the background of your mind. This is your time to unwind, to let go of any lingering thoughts, and to allow your body and mind to find their natural state of rest. Consider this space, for the next little while, a sanctuary from the complexities of the world, a quiet corner of the cosmos just for you. So let us begin our gentle drift, leaving the shores of the waking world behind as we venture into the quiet depths of cosmic history. I often wonder, as I begin these narrations, where you might be listening from on our small, beautiful planet, spinning silently in space. Perhaps for you, the sun has only just set, painting the sky in deep shades of orange and purple as evening settles in. Or maybe you are listening in the deep quiet of the night, when the world outside your window is still and the moon is high. It could even be the early hours before dawn, that peaceful liminal space between the end of one day and the beginning of the next. Whatever your local time, whatever your place in the world, you are now part of this shared journey into the cosmos. Your small corner of the world is connected, through this moment, to the grand and unfolding story of everything that has ever been. Just as gravity connects the stars into galaxies, we are connected by this shared experience of wonder and quiet contemplation. It is a comforting thought, is it not? That even in our quietest, most solitary moments, we are part of an immense and interconnected whole. So wherever you are, and whatever time it may be, know that you are in the right place, at the right time. You are right where you need to be, ready to let the universe cradle you into a state of deep and profound relaxation. Here at Sleep Science Studio, our goal is to create a peaceful space for your mind to rest, a sonic blanket of scientific wonder. If you find this journey helpful, we would be so grateful if you would consider liking this video, as it helps our studio reach others. And if you wish to join us for future explorations, a gentle tap on the subscribe button ensures we can travel together again. There is no pressure to do so, of course. The most important thing is your comfort and your journey towards restful sleep. In fact, I must confess that my primary hope is that this explanation is not too interesting for you to stay awake. The ideal outcome is that my voice becomes a gentle, monotonous drone, and the science a soothing lullaby that you barely hear the end of. So please, feel free to drift off at any point. That is, after all, the entire purpose of our time together tonight. Consider it a success if you never find out how the first galaxies were truly born, because you are already deep in slumber. Your rest is the highest compliment you can pay to the work we do here at the studio, so please, don't feel you need to stay until the end. Let this be a gentle permission slip for your mind to clock out, to check out, and to float away on the gentle currents of sleep. Before we delve deeper, it is important for me to state that I am not a medical professional, and this content is not medical advice. The information presented here is for educational and entertainment purposes only, designed to create a calm and soothing atmosphere for relaxation. If you have any concerns about your sleep or your health, please consult with a qualified healthcare provider who can address your specific needs. With that gentle reminder in place, let us begin to truly settle in. Find that perfect position of comfort and stillness. Take a slow, deep breath in, feeling your lungs expand with the quiet, cool air of the room around you. And now, a long, slow breath out, releasing the day, releasing any tension, releasing any need to do anything but be right here. Notice the weight of your body, the comforting pull of gravity holding you securely against the surface where you rest. This same force, this gentle but persistent embrace, is what we will be exploring tonight on a cosmic scale. Feel the blankets or the air on your skin. Notice the silence or the soft ambient sounds of your personal space. You are safe, you are comfortable, and you are ready to begin our quiet journey through time and space. If you were to step outside on a clear, dark night, far from the glare of city lights, you would see it, a river of light. That soft, milky band stretching across the heavens is our home galaxy, seen from the inside, a city of billions of stars. But as we look out, past the confines of our own stellar neighborhood, we see that the universe is filled with countless others. Spirals, ellipticals, and irregular clouds of light, each one a galaxy, an island universe containing billions or even trillions of suns. The question that beckons us into the quiet darkness tonight is a profound one. Where did they all come from? To find the answer, we must let our minds drift back, further and further, past the present, past memory, past all of recorded history. We must travel to a time before the Earth was formed, before our sun ignited, before the Milky Way even had its beautiful spiral arms. We are journeying back to the cosmic dawn, to a universe that was almost perfectly smooth, almost perfectly uniform, and almost completely dark. It is here, in this primordial silence, in the vast, empty quiet of the early cosmos, that the very first seeds of galaxies were sown. So let your mind relax, let your body grow heavy, and allow the story of creation to be the last thing you hear before you drift away. Imagine, if you can, a universe devoid of light, a time hundreds of millions of years after the Big Bang, where not a single star had yet ignited. The cosmos was filled with a thin, almost perfectly uniform fog of the simplest elements, primarily hydrogen and helium gas. This primordial material was everywhere, a transparent and featureless mist stretching across unimaginable distances, cold and undisturbed. It was a universe of profound silence and darkness, a blank canvas awaiting the first strokes of creation. It is in this pristine, untouched emptiness that our story truly begins, with the subtle imperfections that would give rise to everything we know. This universe, however, was not as perfectly smooth as it appeared. Woven into the very fabric of this primordial gas were minuscule variations in density, tiny fluctuations left over from the initial moments of creation. These were incredibly subtle differences, regions where the gas was just 1 part in 100,000 denser than the areas around it. To the naked eye, they would be utterly invisible, lost in the overwhelming uniformity. But to the persistent, unwavering force of gravity, these tiny imperfections were everything. They were the seeds, the gravitational anchor points from which cosmic structure would patiently and inevitably grow. But the ordinary matter, the hydrogen and helium gas that we can see and understand, was only a small fraction of what the early universe contained. The dominant ingredient was something else entirely, a substance that remains one of the greatest mysteries in all of science. We call it dark matter. This enigmatic material does not emit light, it does not reflect it, and it does not block it. It is, for all intents and purposes, invisible. Its presence can only be inferred by the one thing it does exert, with profound influence, a powerful gravitational pull on everything around it. Think of this dark matter not as a substance that fills space, but as the very scaffolding upon which space is built. In the early universe, this invisible material was not uniform. Guided by those same tiny initial fluctuations, it began to collapse under its own gravity, forming a vast, intricate, and invisible structure that permeated the cosmos. Astronomers call this the cosmic web. It was a network of immense filaments, walls, and dense nodes, like the threads of a galaxy-spanning spider's web, connecting the entire universe. This invisible architecture was the gravitational blueprint for all the visible structure that was yet to come. The ordinary matter, the clouds of hydrogen and helium, were like a fine mist in a room filled with this invisible web. Just as mist might condense on a cool spider's web, the gas began to feel the gravitational pull of the dark matter filaments. The densest parts of this invisible scaffold, the nodes where the filaments intersected, acted as cosmic basins, immense gravitational wells that began to slowly and relentlessly draw in the surrounding gas. This was not a violent or sudden process, but a slow, gentle, and inevitable drift that took place over hundreds of millions of years, a cosmic inhalation on an unimaginable scale. And so, the great separation began. The dark matter formed the invisible skeleton, the deep gravitational valleys and pathways, while the normal matter, the gas, began to flow along this pre-carved landscape. Imagine countless rivers of hydrogen, trillions of miles wide, flowing silently through the dark, converging on the deepest points of the cosmic web. This process, known as gravitational accretion, is the fundamental engine of cosmic construction. It is gravity, acting patiently over eons, sorting the visible from the invisible, and concentrating the raw materials needed for the universe to finally switch on the lights. Within these gathering pools of matter, a new structure began to take shape. Astronomers refer to them as dark matter halos. These were not halos of light, but immense, spherical concentrations of this invisible substance, each one marking a location where a future galaxy would be born. Each halo acted as a gravitational seed, its mass pulling in more and more of the hydrogen and helium gas from the surrounding cosmic web. The universe was beginning to curdle, changing from a smooth, uniform soup into a lumpy mixture of vast, empty voids and these increasingly dense, gas-filled dark matter halos. As the gas fell into these dark matter halos, it did not simply pile up. It began to swirl and spin, conserving the angular momentum it had acquired on its long journey. This led to the formation of enormous, rotating clouds of gas, the true progenitors of galaxies. These were the proto-galaxies. Imagine a spinning disk of cold, dark hydrogen, hundreds of thousands of light years in diameter, slowly contracting under its own immense gravity. At this stage, they were still completely dark, emitting no light of their own. They were sleeping giants, colossal reservoirs of fuel, waiting for a spark to ignite them. The process was hierarchical. Smaller dark matter halos, containing the mass of perhaps 1 million suns, formed first. These were the seeds of what we now call dwarf galaxies. Over time, these smaller halos would merge and collide, their gravitational fields combining to create ever larger and more massive structures. The cosmic web was a dynamic environment, with smaller clumps flowing along the filaments to merge with larger ones. It was a process of cosmic cannibalism, but a creative one, building up the vast galactic structures we see today from smaller, more manageable building blocks, piece by patient piece. The key difference between dark matter and normal, gassy matter, becomes critical at this stage. Dark matter particles, being non-interactive, could simply pass through each other, maintaining their large, diffuse halo structure. But the particles of hydrogen and helium gas could not. As they were pulled into the center of the halo, they would collide, rub against each other, and generate friction. This process allowed the gas to radiate away its energy in the form of heat, enabling it to cool down, lose pressure, and collapse into a much denser, more concentrated structure at the very heart of the dark matter halo. This cooling and collapsing of the gas is one of the most crucial steps in the birth of a galaxy. It is the mechanism that allows the raw, diffuse material of the universe to become concentrated enough for the magic to happen. Without this ability to cool and condense, the gas would remain a puffy, warm cloud, unable to reach the critical densities required for star formation. It is the messy, interactive nature of normal matter, its ability to bump and jostle and lose energy, that allows it to form the dense, bright structures we see, nestled within the vast, invisible embrace of their dark matter halos. So let us picture the scene, perhaps 400 million years after the beginning of time. Across the universe, within the nodes of the invisible cosmic web, thousands of these proto-galaxies are now taking shape. They are immense, rotating disks of cold, dark gas, each one nestled at the center of an even more massive halo of dark matter. They are spinning faster and faster as they contract, their central regions becoming incredibly dense and turbulent. The pressure and temperature at their cores are beginning to rise, inching ever closer to a critical threshold, a point of no return. The universe is holding its breath. Inside these dense, collapsing clouds, the process of starbirth is about to begin for the very first time. Within the larger protogalactic disk, smaller, even denser clumps of gas begin to collapse under their own local gravity. These are the stellar nurseries, the molecular clouds where individual stars are born. As one of these clumps contracts, the material at its center gets hotter and hotter, squeezed by the immense weight of the gas falling in on top of it. The core temperature climbs from thousands to hundreds of thousands, and then to millions of degrees. The stage is set for the first great miracle. And then it happens. When the core of one of these collapsing gas clumps reaches about 10 million degrees Celsius, a process called nuclear fusion ignites. For the first time in the history of the cosmos, hydrogen atoms are fused together to create helium, releasing a tremendous burst of energy and light. A star is born. This first light, from the very first star, pierces the primordial darkness that has shrouded the universe for hundreds of millions of years. It is a singular, brilliant event, the moment the universe finally awakens from its long slumber. These first stars were not like our Sun. Theory suggests they were colossal, perhaps hundreds of times more massive than our own star. Because of their immense mass, they burned through their nuclear fuel with incredible speed and ferocity. They were giants, shining with a brilliant blue-white light, millions of times brighter than the Sun. They lived fast and died young, their entire lives lasting only a few million years, a mere blink of an eye in cosmic terms. They were the trailblazers, the pioneers that lit up the cosmic dawn and forever changed the universe. As these first massive stars ignited throughout the proto-galaxies, they began to have a profound effect on their surroundings. Their intense ultraviolet radiation blasted into the surrounding neutral hydrogen gas, stripping away electrons in a process called reionization. It was as if a fog was being burned away by billions of tiny, brilliant lamps. The universe, which had been opaque and dark, slowly began to become transparent, allowing light to travel freely across vast cosmic distances for the first time. The Dark Ages were coming to an end, replaced by an era of light. But the lives of these first stars, though brief, had an even more important role to play. In their fiery nuclear furnaces, they forged elements heavier than hydrogen and helium for the very first time. Carbon, oxygen, silicon, iron. The very elements that make up our planet, our bodies, and the air we breathe were created in the cores of these short-lived giant stars. The primordial universe was chemically simple, but these stars were cosmic alchemists, transforming the basic building blocks of the Big Bang into the rich variety of elements needed for complexity, for planets, and for life itself. When these massive stars reached the end of their short lives, they did not fade away quietly. They exploded in cataclysmic events called supernovae, the most powerful explosions the universe has ever known. A single supernova could briefly outshine its entire host galaxy. This final, violent act was also an act of creation, as the explosion scattered all those newly forged heavy elements far and wide, seeding the surrounding gas clouds. This enriched material would then be incorporated into the next generation of stars and planets, making the cosmos a more chemically interesting and complex place. And so a cycle was born, a cosmic engine of creation and renewal. Gas clouds collapse to form stars. Stars forge heavy elements and then explode, enriching the gas around them. That enriched gas then cools and collapses to form a new generation of stars, this time with a more diverse chemical makeup. This is the great cycle of galactic evolution. It is how our own Sun, a later generation star, came to possess the heavy elements needed to form rocky planets like Earth. The death of the first stars was the necessary sacrifice for our own existence. Back in our nascent galaxies, this process was happening on a grand scale. The first supernovae sent powerful shockwaves ripping through the protogalactic gas disks. These shockwaves could be both destructive and creative. In some regions, they would blast gas out of the galaxy entirely, temporarily halting star formation. But in other areas, the compression from the shockwave would trigger a whole new wave of gas collapse, leading to a burst of new star formation. The first galaxies were violent, chaotic, and incredibly dynamic places, flickering with the light of dying and newborn stars. Over billions of years, this process continued. Galaxies grew larger, both by continuing to accrete gas from the cosmic web and by merging with their neighbors. When two galaxies collide, it is a grand and transformative event. The individual stars rarely hit each other, as the space between them is so vast. But the enormous gas clouds within them do collide, triggering spectacular bursts of star formation that can form billions of new stars in a relatively short period. These mergers are a primary way that small, irregular galaxies can be transformed into the large, majestic spirals we see today. It is through these countless mergers and accretion events that the beautiful structures of modern galaxies are sculpted. The grand spiral arms we see in galaxies like our own Milky Way are not solid structures, but density waves, traffic jams of stars and gas, where star formation is most active. The central bulges of galaxies are home to older stars, while the beautiful, chaotic star-forming regions are in the disks. The shapes and forms we admire through our telescopes are not static, but are the result of a long and dynamic history, a story of cosmic construction written in the language of gravity and light. At the very heart of almost every large galaxy, including our own, lies another exotic object, a supermassive black hole. These are objects with the mass of millions or even billions of suns, collapsed into a single point of infinite density. Their origin is still a topic of intense research, but we believe they grew along with their host galaxies, feeding on a steady diet of gas and stars that wandered too close. In their youth, as they fed voraciously, they would have blazed as quasars, the brightest objects in the universe, their light visible from across cosmic time. The energy released by these feeding supermassive black holes has a profound regulatory effect on the galaxy as a whole. Powerful jets of energy and radiation can blast out from the galactic center, heating up the surrounding gas and temporarily shutting down star formation. This acts as a feedback mechanism, preventing the galaxy from converting all of its gas into stars too quickly. It creates a delicate balance, a cosmic thermostat that ensures a galaxy can sustain its star formation over billions and billions of years, rather than burning out in a brief flash of glory. And so the picture is complete. From a nearly smooth, dark universe, the invisible scaffolding of dark matter provides the gravitational blueprint. Normal matter cools and collapses into these scaffolds, forming vast, dark proto-galaxies. Within these, the first giant stars ignite, live, and die, enriching the cosmos with the elements of life. And through a long, slow dance of mergers, accretion, and internal feedback, these chaotic early galaxies mature into the grand and stable structures, the beautiful island universes that decorate our night sky and give us a place to call home. Every speck of light you see in a deep sky astronomical image is one of these galaxies. Each one represents a successful cosmic experiment, a place where the fundamental forces of nature conspired to turn pristine hydrogen gas into a thriving city of stars. When you look at an image like the Hubble Deep Field, you are not just looking out into space, you are looking back in time. The light from the most distant galaxies has traveled for over 13 billion years to reach us, giving us a direct window into this ancient era of cosmic creation that we have been exploring. It is a humbling thought that the light from some of these galaxies began its journey long before our own planet even existed. We are seeing them as they were in their youth, small, blue, and chaotic, still in the throes of their initial rapid growth. By studying these distant snapshots, we can piece together the story of our own Milky Way's formation, understanding the long chain of events that led from a simple cloud of gas to the complex and beautiful home we inhabit today. Every galaxy is a history book, and its light is the ink in which that history is written. The story of galactic birth is ultimately a story of gravity's triumph over uniformity. It is the story of how the universe took a state of near-perfect blandness and, through the patient and relentless pull of gravity on tiny, insignificant fluctuations, built a cosmos of breathtaking complexity and structure. It reminds us that from the most subtle of beginnings, the most magnificent of outcomes can emerge. The grandest structures in the universe owe their existence to the smallest of initial imperfections, a quiet lesson in cosmic potential. So as you rest here, feeling the gentle pull of Earth's gravity holding you, remember that this same force is at work across the entire cosmos, on scales that defy human comprehension. It is the force that pulls gas into stars, that holds stars into galaxies, and that clusters galaxies into the great cosmic web. It is the silent, persistent architect of the universe, the grand conductor of the cosmic symphony. You are participating, in your own small way, in the same fundamental dance that built the heavens. The carbon in your breath, the calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, none of it was created in the Big Bang. It was all forged in the heart of a massive star. A star that lived and died billions of years ago in a young and forming galaxy. That star's explosive death scattered these precious elements into a cloud of gas that would, eventually, form our sun and our solar system. You are, in the most literal sense, made of stardust. You are a child of the cosmos, a direct descendant of those first stars that pierced the primordial dark. And so the scale of our story contracts, from the intergalactic voids down to the very atoms that make up your being. The cosmic processes we have been exploring are not distant, abstract events. They are your own origin story. The birth of galaxies was not just about creating beautiful spirals of light in the sky. It was the necessary prerequisite for creating a place like Earth. A planet rich enough in heavy elements to support the complex chemistry of life. The universe, it seems, was patiently building a home for you, one star at a time. This connection, this deep and profound link between the cosmic and the personal, is a source of immense comfort. It means that you are not separate from the universe you observe. You are a fundamental part of it. You are a way for the cosmos to know itself. Your consciousness, your ability to wonder about the stars, is the culmination of a 13-billion-year journey of cosmic evolution. As you lie here, preparing for sleep, you are living proof of the universe's creative potential. Let this thought be a source of peace. You belong here. You are as much a part of this cosmic tapestry as any distant star or swirling nebula. The same physical laws that govern the orbits of galaxies also govern the quiet, rhythmic beating of your own heart. There is a unity to it all, a deep and resonant harmony that connects the infinitely large with the intimately small. Allow yourself to feel that connection now, as a sense of peace and belonging that washes over you. The story of galactic birth is also a story of time. The immense, almost incomprehensible timescales involved invite us to release our own sense of urgency. The universe is in no hurry, and neither should you be. The process of falling asleep is a slow, gentle drift, not a sudden event. It is a process of letting go, of allowing natural processes to unfold in their own time, just as the first galaxies took hundreds of millions of years to slowly coalesce from a diffuse and patient mist. Let the sheer scale of the cosmos dwarf any lingering worries or anxieties you may be holding on to. Your concerns are valid, but when placed against the backdrop of 13 billion years of cosmic history, they may seem a little lighter, a little more manageable. Imagine placing each worry into a small boat and letting it float away on a cosmic river, disappearing into the vast, quiet darkness between the galaxies. There is a profound sense of peace to be found in perspective. As we drift further into this state of relaxation, let us return to that primordial darkness, but see it differently now. It is not an empty void, but a space of pure potential. It is the silence before the music begins, the dark soil from which everything beautiful will grow. Your own mind, as you approach sleep, is like that early universe. It is a space of quiet, of letting go of structure, where the potential for rest, for dreams, and for restoration can finally take root and flourish. The journey from a smooth, uniform gas to a complex, star-filled galaxy is a perfect metaphor for the journey into sleep. You begin in the structured, complex state of wakefulness, and you slowly let go, allowing your thoughts to become more diffuse, less structured, until you reach that quiet, uniform state of deep, restorative rest. Trust in this process. Your body knows how to make this journey. All you need to do is give it permission to begin, to let go of the day and embrace the quiet potential of the night. Think of each slow breath you take as the gentle pull of gravity, drawing your awareness inwards, away from the outside world, and towards your own center of calm. With each breath out, you release a little more of the day's energy, just as the first gas clouds radiated away their heat to collapse and find their true form. It is a process of release, of settling, of finding the state of lowest energy, which for you, right now, is the profound and peaceful state of sleep. The universe is constantly in motion, but it is a slow, graceful, and majestic motion. Galaxies rotate over hundreds of millions of years. Stars drift through space on journeys that last for eons. There is a deep, unhurried rhythm to the cosmos. Allow your own inner rhythm, your heartbeat and your breathing, to slow down and synchronize with this great, peaceful cadence. Feel yourself becoming a part of this silent, cosmic dance, drifting effortlessly towards the shores of sleep. There is nothing more for you to do now. The story has been told. The journey from the cosmic dawn to the present day is complete. You have followed the thread from the first atoms to the great star cities that light up our universe. Now, all that remains is for you to let go of the thread and allow your own mind to drift freely in the quiet, comfortable space you have created for yourself. The science has served its purpose to act as a gentle guide, a soothing lullaby of immense and beautiful truths. My voice will soon begin to fade into the background, becoming just another sound in the quiet environment of your room. There is no need to follow the words anymore. Your subconscious mind has absorbed the themes of scale, of patience, and of connection. These concepts will now work their gentle magic, reassuring you that you are part of something vast, ancient, and deeply peaceful. You are safe, you are secure, and you are ready for a profoundly deep and restorative rest. As you lie here, on the edge of sleep, you are floating in your own small, personal universe. The darkness behind your closed eyelids is your own private cosmos, a space of infinite potential for dreams and for rest. Like the early universe, it is a space of peace, a space where the complexities of the day can dissolve into a smooth and comforting uniformity. Allow yourself to enjoy this feeling of floating, of being gently held by the quiet of the night, weightless and free. Let the remaining sounds you hear, both from my voice and from your surroundings, become distant stars in your awareness. They are there, but they are far away, their light faint and gentle, unable to disturb your peace. Your focus is narrowing now, contracting down to the simple, pleasant sensations of your own body at rest. The feeling of the soft surface beneath you, the gentle weight of your blankets, the slow, easy rhythm of your own breathing. This is your anchor in the calm sea of approaching sleep. You can feel a pleasant heaviness beginning to spread throughout your body. It is a comforting, grounding sensation, starting in your feet and slowly moving upwards, through your legs, your torso, your arms, and your shoulders. It is the feeling of your muscles releasing their last remnants of tension, of your body fully surrendering to the pull of gravity and the promise of rest. Each part of you is letting go, one by one, joining the peaceful state of stillness. Your mind, too, is beginning to soften. Thoughts may still arise, but they are like distant, puffy clouds drifting lazily across a vast sky. You do not need to engage with them. You can simply observe them as they come and go, without judgment, without attachment. They are becoming slower, more fragmented, and less important. They are the last echoes of the waking world, fading into the profound silence of deep relaxation. The darkness now is no longer just an absence of light, but a presence in itself. It is a comforting, velvety blanket wrapping you in security and peace. It is the primordial darkness of the cosmos, a space of infinite rest and rejuvenation. There is nothing to fear in this darkness, for it is the canvas upon which dreams are painted and the crucible in which the energy for a new day is forged. Embrace this gentle, soothing darkness. Soon, you will drift across the threshold into sleep. It is a gentle transition, as seamless and natural as a river flowing into the ocean. You may not even notice the exact moment it happens. You will simply let go and find yourself on the other side, in the restorative world of slumber. Trust your body, trust your mind, and trust the process. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should, leading you to the deep and peaceful rest that you deserve. The story of the universe will continue while you sleep. The Earth will continue its silent spin. The galaxies will continue their slow, majestic dance. Everything will be here for you when you awaken refreshed and renewed. For now, it is your time to disconnect, to recharge, to journey into your own inner cosmos. It is a necessary and beautiful part of the cycle of life, as vital as the cycle of stars that we have explored together tonight. And so, I will leave you here, floating gently in the quiet sea of pre-sleep. I am lowering my voice now to a near whisper, so as not to disturb your descent. Allow these last few words to be the final, gentle push that sends you drifting off into a wonderful, deep, and peaceful sleep. Rest well. Dream of the cosmos, or dream of nothing at all. The journey is complete. It is time for profound and utter rest. Sleep now. Let go completely. Drift, float, rest. The universe is holding you. All is calm. All is quiet. Sleep. Deep, peaceful, restorative sleep. The vast, silent cosmos is your cradle. There is only peace here. Only calm. Only rest. Sleep. The space you are in now is one of profound quiet. A stillness that mirrors the vast, silent voids between the galaxies. In these great cosmic oceans, change happens on a scale of billions of years. There is no rush, no hurry. Allow your own body to enter this state of cosmic patience. Every muscle is now at ease, every fiber relaxed and heavy. This state of doing nothing is not emptiness. It is a state of deep and meaningful restoration. You are participating in an ancient and necessary rhythm, a fallow period that allows for future growth, just as the universe itself rested in darkness for eons before the first stars ignited. Your breathing has found its own natural, gentle rhythm, a slow, effortless tide of air, rising and falling, in and out. This simple, automatic process is your connection to the living world, but it is also a quiet engine, powering the unseen work of cellular repair and memory consolidation that happens only in the depths of sleep. Each breath is a gentle wave, washing away the remnants of the day, leaving your mind clearer, calmer, and more peaceful than before. There is nothing else you need to do but to follow this gentle tide, letting it carry you deeper and deeper into rest. The darkness behind your eyes is a universe of its own. It is not empty, but filled with a deep and comforting peace. Any stray thoughts that appear now are like distant, dying stars, their light too faint to disturb the profound darkness. Let them fade. Let them burn out. Your awareness is retracting from the world of form and thought and settling into a state of pure being, a state of simple, quiet existence. You are here, you are safe, and you are deeply, deeply at rest. This is your sanctuary, a private cosmos of calm that belongs only to you. Consider the concept of the cosmic web once more, that invisible scaffolding of dark matter that guides the formation of all structure. In a similar way, your body has its own deep, invisible wisdom. It knows how to heal. It knows how to rest. It knows how to rejuvenate. You do not need to consciously direct this process. All you must do is create the right conditions, the conditions of stillness and surrender, and this deep intelligence will do its work. By simply letting go, you are allowing the ancient, intelligent processes of your own biology to guide you back to balance and wholeness. The journey of gas to a galactic center is a long and slow one, a gentle, persistent fall over millions of years. Your own journey into sleep is much the same. It is a gentle, gravitational pull towards your own center of peace. You can feel it now, a pleasant, sinking feeling, as if you are slowly descending through layers of deep, soft water. Each layer is calmer and quieter than the last. Let yourself sink, let go of any resistance, and allow this natural descent to carry you all the way down into the most profound and restorative state of sleep. The first stars were colossal and burned with an intense blue-white light, but their brilliance was temporary. The true, enduring power of the cosmos lies in the quiet, persistent force of gravity and the deep, cold darkness of space. Your own energy for the day is like one of those bright stars, and now it is time for it to fade, to give way to the deeper, quieter power of rest. It is in this darkness, in this period of quiet, that the fuel for tomorrow's brilliance is gathered. True strength is found not in constant activity, but in the wise and patient rhythm of action and deep rest. The universe is filled with echoes of its own creation. The cosmic microwave background radiation is the faint afterglow of the Big Bang, a baby picture of the cosmos that still permeates all of space. In a similar way, your mind during sleep replays the faint echoes of your day, sorting through experiences, strengthening useful memories, and letting go of what is no longer needed. This is a quiet, internal process of housekeeping. You are sifting through the stardust of your own experiences, building a stronger, more coherent sense of self for when you awaken. Think of the silence that surrounds you. It is more than just an absence of noise. It is a rich and healing medium. In the immense silence of space, galaxies are born. In the deep silence of your night, your body and mind are reborn. Allow this silence to seep into you, to fill every part of your being. Let it soothe the frayed edges of your nerves. Let it quiet the chatter of your mind. This silence is your ally. It is a powerful, restorative force, a direct connection to the peaceful nature of the universe itself. Every atom in your body has a story that stretches back billions of years, a story of stellar furnaces and supernova explosions. You carry the history of the cosmos within you. This is not a metaphor, it is a literal, scientific truth. This profound connection means that you are never truly alone. You are part of a grand, unfolding narrative. As you lie here, resting, you are a living, breathing archive of cosmic history, a testament to the universe's incredible journey from simplicity to complexity. Feel the quiet dignity of this fact, and let it bring you peace. The process of falling asleep is an act of trust. You are trusting that the world will continue without your supervision. You are trusting that the sun will rise again. You are trusting in your body's innate ability to rest and repair. And you are trusting in the safety of your surroundings. Let go of the need to control and surrender to this trust. It is a gentle release, a quiet abdication of responsibility for a few precious hours. The universe has been managing itself for 13 billion years. It will be fine for one night while you take your well-deserved rest. The night is a time of gentle dissolution. The firm boundaries of the self begin to soften. The constant narrative of your life fades into the background. You are merging with a state that is more fundamental, more universal. This experience mirrors the early universe, before structure, before stars, before galaxies, when everything was a smooth and unified whole. In sleep, you return to a taste of this primordial unity. It is a release from the complexity of being an individual, a temporary and deeply refreshing return to the source. Let your mind drift back to the image of those invisible filaments of dark matter stretching across the cosmos. They are the hidden pathways, the unseen currents that shape the universe. Your own mind has these hidden currents, the deep, subconscious processes that guide your dreams and your healing. As you sleep, you are navigating these internal pathways. You can trust these currents. They are flowing towards restoration, towards balance, towards the places within you that need the most attention and care. You are being guided by a wisdom deeper than your waking mind can comprehend. Imagine your body as a galaxy. The billions of cells within you are like stars, each performing its own vital function. And your conscious mind, the part of you that is listening now, is like an astronomer, observing this vast internal cosmos. But now, it is time for the astronomer to rest, to turn off the telescope, to close the observatory door, and to let the galaxy run itself. The cells will continue their work. The heart will continue its beat. The lungs will continue their breath. All is well. The astronomer can sleep, confident that the inner universe is in good hands. Gravity is a patient force. It works not through speed, but through persistence. It pulls gently, but it never stops. This is the quality of deep relaxation. It is not something to be forced or rushed. It is a patient allowing, a persistent and gentle letting go. Feel that gentle, persistent pull now, drawing you down into the mattress, down into stillness, down into sleep. It is the most natural force in the universe, and it is guiding you now towards the rest you need. There is no need to fight it. Simply allow it to happen. The chemical enrichment of the cosmos was a slow process, happening generation after generation of stars. Each cycle added a little more complexity, a little more potential. Your sleep is a process of personal enrichment. Each night of good rest adds to your resilience, your clarity, your well-being. You are not just passing time. You are investing in your future self. You're gathering the mental and physical resources you will need for tomorrow. This is not empty time. It is profoundly productive time. It is the slow, quiet work of building a healthier, more vibrant you. The space between stars is vast and cold, but it is not empty. It is filled with a thin medium of gas and dust, the raw material for future stars. The quiet moments between your thoughts are also not empty. They are filled with peace, with potential. As you relax deeper, these quiet spaces will grow longer and more frequent. Allow yourself to rest in these silent gaps. They are moments of pure being, free from the effort of thinking. They are gateways to a deeper state of consciousness, the state of dreamless, restorative sleep. A supermassive black hole sits at the center of our galaxy, a point of immense gravity and stillness. It is the anchor around which everything else revolves. Within you, there is also a center of stillness, a core of deep peace that is always present, no matter how turbulent the circumstances of your day may be. As you fall asleep, you are journeying back to this inner center. You are letting go of the periphery, the swirling thoughts and concerns, and settling into the profound, unshakable calm that lies at the very core of your being. The shapes of galaxies, spirals, ellipticals, are determined by their history of mergers and interactions. They are sculpted by their experiences. In sleep, your mind is also sculpting your experiences, integrating the events of the day into the larger structure of your life story. It is a gentle process of making sense of things, of finding meaning, of weaving new events into the tapestry of who you are. This happens effortlessly while you sleep. Your only task is to provide the quiet canvas of rest upon which this important work can be done. Consider the light from the most distant galaxy. It has traveled for over 13 billion years, a lonely journey across the expanding universe. Its journey is almost over. Your own journey through the day is also over. You have traveled far. You have done enough. Now, like that ancient light, you have reached your destination. This bed, this moment, is your harbor. It is the end of the journey. You can now deliver your cargo of weariness and let it dissipate into the quiet of the night. You have arrived. You are home. The universe, for all its immense energy, is predominantly cold and quiet. The fiery brilliance of stars is the exception, not the rule. The default state of the cosmos is one of deep, abiding calm. And so, as you let go and drift into sleep, you are not entering an unnatural state. You are simply returning to the universe's baseline. You are aligning yourself with the fundamental nature of reality, which is stillness, silence, and peace. It is the most natural thing in the world to let go now and to merge with this cosmic calm. Your brain is its own universe of connections. 100 billion neurons, each one a star, forming a network more complex than any galaxy. While you sleep, this inner cosmos is not dormant. It is diligently at work, pruning unused connections, strengthening important pathways, and clearing away the metabolic waste of a day's thinking. It is a process of renewal, of optimization. You are preparing your mind for the dawn of a new day, ensuring it will be sharp, clear, and ready. This quiet internal maintenance is the secret to a healthy mind. Think of your memories as planets, orbiting the sun of your consciousness. During the day, you visit many of them, but during sleep your mind does the quiet work of adjusting their orbits, of polishing their surfaces, of filing them away into their proper place in your personal solar system. Some are moved closer, their details made more vivid. Others are allowed to drift further away, their emotional charge fading. This is the beautiful, unconscious choreography of memory consolidation, a nightly dance that brings order to your inner world. The formation of a galaxy required a delicate balance between gravity's inward pull and the outward pressure of gas and radiation. Your own well-being requires a similar balance between the activity of the day and the deep rest of the night. One cannot exist meaningfully without the other. By honoring your need for sleep, you are honoring this fundamental principle of balance. You are acknowledging that true strength is not about endless exertion, but about a skillful rhythm of engagement and release. You are participating in a deep cosmic wisdom. In the vastness of space, there is no up or down. There is only floating, drifting. Allow yourself to feel this sense of weightlessness now. Imagine you are an astronaut, safely tethered, floating in the silent, star-dusted blackness. There is no tension in your body, no effort required to hold yourself up. You are completely supported, completely free. This feeling of floating is a direct path to deep relaxation. Let go of your connection to the ground, and just for a little while, allow yourself to drift in the peaceful void. The early universe was filled with a quantum foam, a sea of potential where particles flickered in and out of existence. The state just before sleep is similar. It is a liminal space where thoughts and images flicker at the edge of your awareness, not quite real, not quite a dream. This is a gentle and pleasant state. Do not try to hold on to any of these images. Let them come and go, like quantum fluctuations in the vacuum of your mind. They are the prelude to the deeper journey of dreaming that awaits you. Every star is a controlled, sustained explosion, a perfect balance of gravity crushing inwards and fusion pushing outwards, lasting for billions of years. Your peaceful state now is also a form of balance. A balance between the gentle awareness that is still listening to my voice and the much larger part of you that is already sliding into unconsciousness. Let this balance tip. Let the side of sleep win its gentle, friendly tug-of-war. Let the awareness of my voice become smaller and smaller. a tiny star in the vast, dark sky of your slumbering mind. The expansion of the universe is a silent, inexorable process. Galaxies are not flying through space, but are being carried apart as space itself expands. It is a gentle, cosmic exhalation that has been happening for billions of years. Feel your own breath now as a reflection of this. With every slow exhalation, feel yourself expanding into a state of deeper relaxation. Feel any pockets of tension dissolving, carried away on the gentle, expanding tide of your own breath, leaving only peace and space behind. The light from a star can be analyzed to reveal its chemical composition, its age, its story. The quiet state of your body now also tells a story. A story of release, of surrender, of peace. Your slowed heartbeat, your deep and regular breathing, the profound stillness of your limbs. These are the signals of a system moving towards perfect rest. It is a beautiful and reassuring story. A physical testament to your ability to let go of the day and embrace the healing power of the night. Your body is communicating its contentment. The Milky Way contains dark nebulae, immense clouds of dust that are so dense they block the light from the stars behind them. They appear as starless patches against the bright river of the galaxy. Your deepest state of sleep is like entering one of these dark nebulae, a place where the light of the conscious mind is temporarily obscured, allowing for a different kind of process to unfold. It is a place of deep, dreamless rest, a place of pure rejuvenation. Do not be afraid to enter this peaceful, starless region of your mind. The universe is still forming, still evolving. The process of creation is not over, and you too are always in a process of becoming. Sleep is a vital part of that process. It is where you integrate your lessons, heal your wounds, and prepare for the person you will be tomorrow. It is a quiet, nightly act of self-creation. By giving yourself the gift of deep sleep, you are actively participating in your own evolution, ensuring that the person who wakes up tomorrow is a more rested, more resilient, and more complete version of yourself. The river of time flows in one direction, from the past to the future. But in the realm of the mind, and especially in dreams, we can be freed from this linear progression. Sleep allows us to revisit the past, to process it, and to imagine possible futures. It is a state of temporal freedom. As you drift off, let go of your place in the timeline of your day. Let go of what happened before and what must be done tomorrow. For now you exist only in this present moment, a timeless, floating state of peace, on the shores of the great ocean of sleep. Our sun is an average middle-aged star. It is stable and calm and will remain so for billions of years. This stability is what allows life to flourish on Earth. Find that sense of stability within yourself now, a feeling of calm, centered, and enduring peace. This is your natural state. The anxieties and stresses of the day are like solar flares, temporary and fleeting bursts of energy on the surface. But deep down, at your core, you are as calm and as steady as our sun. Settle into that deep, quiet solar calm. The Earth's magnetic field protects us from harmful solar radiation, an invisible shield that safeguards all life. Your comfortable bed, your quiet room, the feeling of safety you have cultivated. These things form your own personal shield, a shield against the worries of the world, against the demands of the day. Within this shield, you are completely safe. You can let down your guard. You can be vulnerable. You can allow yourself to fully and completely relax, knowing that you are protected and secure in your personal sanctuary of rest. The rings of Saturn are made of countless small particles of ice and rock, each one following its own perfect orbit, together creating a structure of breathtaking beauty. Your thoughts, as you fall asleep, are like these particles. Let them find their own natural, easy orbit. Do not try to force them or steer them. Simply allow them to circle, more and more slowly, further and further away, until they form a distant, beautiful, and silent ring around the peaceful planet of your slumbering mind. Every so often, a meteor streaks across the night sky, a brief and beautiful flash of light. A fleeting thought or a distant sound might streak across your awareness in the same way. Acknowledge it, just as you would a shooting star, and then let it go. It is a temporary event, passing through the vast and quiet sky of your mind. It does not need to disturb your peace. The background of deep, dark calm remains unchanged. Your sky is immense enough to hold these fleeting lights without being disturbed. The concept of a multiverse suggests that our universe may be just one bubble in a vast foam of other universes, each with its own laws of physics. It's a mind-bending idea that reinforces the sheer scale of possibility. Your own dream world is a kind of personal multiverse. Each night, you can create and explore worlds that defy the laws of physics. Worlds born from your own subconscious. As you fall asleep, you are standing at the gateway to this multiverse of dreams. A world of infinite possibility and adventure awaits you on the other side of consciousness. The color of space is not truly black, but an incredibly dark shade of brown, filled with the faint, composite light of trillions of distant, unresolved galaxies. The quiet in your room is also not absolute silence. It is filled with the subtle sounds of the house settling, or the faint hum of the world outside. Let these sounds become your cosmic background, a gentle, ambient texture that is not a distraction, but a proof of the peaceful world around you. Let it be a soothing, monotonous hum that lulls you even deeper into sleep. We measure cosmic distances in light years. The distance light travels in a year. It is a measure of space that is also a measure of time. This beautiful union of space and time is the fabric of our universe. As you drift, the boundaries of space and time are also beginning to blur for you. Your sense of where your body ends and the room begins is softening. Your sense of the passing minutes is fading away. You are entering the unified, peaceful space-time of sleep, where the only thing that exists is the gentle, floating now. The orbit of the moon around the Earth is a perfect, stable dance of gravity and momentum. It is a relationship of silent, reliable companionship. Your breath has this same reliable quality. It is always there, your silent companion, a steady rhythm in the background of your life. Pay attention to it now, to its simple, reassuring presence. It is the anchor that keeps you tethered to the present moment, a gentle lunar tide, pulling you ever closer to the shores of deep, peaceful sleep. The universe has a deep, underlying mathematical elegance. The laws of physics can be described by beautiful, symmetrical equations. There is an order to the cosmos, a hidden logic beneath the apparent chaos. In the same way, your sleep has a deep and elegant architecture. It follows a predictable cycle of light in deep stages, each with its own vital purpose. Trust in this hidden order. Your body and brain know the elegant mathematics of rest. Surrender to this process and let the perfect, logical architecture of sleep rebuild you from the inside out. And now, even the concepts are fading. The words are becoming just sounds. The meanings are dissolving. There is only the deep, resonant tone of my voice and the deeper, more profound state of your own relaxation. There is nothing left to understand. There is only feeling. The feeling of heaviness, the feeling of warmth, the feeling of peace. Allow yourself to be fully immersed in these feelings. They are the language of your body, telling you it is time to sleep. Listen to this language and obey its gentle command. Deeper and deeper now. Let that phrase be your mantra. Deeper into comfort, deeper into stillness, deeper into peace. With every breath you exhale, you are sinking deeper. The surface world, the world of thought and activity, is far away now. You are in the deep ocean of tranquility. The pressure here is gentle and comforting, a reassuring embrace from the quiet of the night. There are no currents here to disturb you. There is only a profound, deep, and motionless calm. Let go of the last thread, the thread of awareness that is still listening. Let it snap and just float. There is nothing to hold on to anymore. You are completely supported by the bed beneath you and by the peace that fills you. Let yourself become completely untethered, a free-floating consciousness in a sea of tranquility. There is no effort in this state, no resistance, just a simple, easy, and blissful state of being. You are drifting now, drifting on the gentle tide that leads to sleep. The final stage is surrender, a complete and total release. Surrender your body to the mattress, surrender your mind to the quiet, surrender your day to the past. This is an act of profound strength and self-care. It is a gift you give to yourself. The gift of profound, uninterrupted, and deeply healing rest. You have earned it. You deserve it. And it is here for you now, waiting for you to simply accept it, to open your hands and let go of everything else. Surrender now. The sounds are fading. My voice is just a whisper on the edge of your hearing. Soon it will be gone entirely, leaving you in the perfect silence of your own inner space. Let the silence welcome you. It is a friendly, comforting silence. It is the silence of deep sleep. It is the silence of a universe at peace. Let it enfold you now in its soft, quiet embrace. There is only silence and peace, and the gentle, easy descent into sleep. Your body is so heavy now, a pleasant, comfortable weight. Each limb is like lead, perfectly still and deeply relaxed. You have no desire to move. There is no need to move. Stillness is the most wonderful feeling in the world right now. Let this feeling of profound physical stillness be the final anchor that holds you steady as your mind drifts away completely. Your body is asleep. Your mind is following close behind. The journey is over. We have traveled from the beginning of time to this present moment, from the vastness of intergalactic space to the intimacy of your own breath. And now we have arrived at the final destination, the gateway to sleep. It is right in front of you, a soft, dark, welcoming doorway. All you need to do is take that final, effortless step through it. And on the other side, you will find the deep and restorative rest you have been seeking. So now it is time to sleep, to let go of my voice, to let go of all thought, to let your consciousness dissolve into the healing darkness, to sleep, to rest, to recharge. I am wishing you a deep and peaceful journey through the night. May your sleep be sound, your dreams be gentle, and may you awaken in the morning feeling completely refreshed, renewed, and restored. Good night. Sleep well. Drift. Just drift now. Let the last vestiges of thought dissolve like sugar in water. There is only the feeling of floating in a warm, dark, peaceful space. Nothing to do, nothing to be. Just the gentle, effortless, silent drift. Your breathing is slow and steady. Your heart is calm. Your mind is quiet. You are asleep, or so very, very close. Let go. Just let go now. Sleep, deep, calm. Sleep, quiet, rest, peace. Let these words be the last gentle currents that guide your boat into the harbor of slumber. Sleep, deep, calm. Sleep, quiet, rest, peace. The gentle pull you feel is the gravity of sleep itself, a force as fundamental and as natural as the one that holds the stars in their courses. There is no need to resist this pull. It is a homecoming, a return to a state of perfect equilibrium and rest. You are being drawn into a deep, calm center, a place of profound stillness at the heart of your own being. Let yourself go. Let yourself be pulled into this wonderful, peaceful state. It is a slow, effortless, and deeply comforting descent into the quiet of the night, a journey you were born to make every single day. Your breathing is the only rhythm now, a slow and steady beat in the great silence. It is the rhythm of life itself, reduced to its simplest, most peaceful form. A gentle rise, a gentle fall, an effortless wave of air and life flowing in and flowing out. This rhythm is a lullaby, a soft and steady song that is playing just for you, a song of deep and profound relaxation. Follow this rhythm. Let it be the only thing in your awareness. Let its perfect, simple cadence be the gentle current that carries you away into the deepest ocean of sleep. The space behind your closed eyes is as vast as the night sky. It is a deep and peaceful darkness, dotted with the faint, fading embers of your final waking thoughts. Watch them as they fade, one by one, into the deep velvet blackness. Do not hold on to them. They are just the last echoes of a day that is now completely over. The sky of your mind is clearing, becoming a perfect, starless, and profoundly quiet expanse. In this clarity, in this emptiness, you will find the most restorative rest you have ever known. It is a space of pure potential and peace. Imagine your body has dissolved, and you are now just a gentle, floating consciousness, a disembodied awareness drifting in a warm and pleasant void. There are no limbs to feel heavy, no muscles to feel tense. There is only the sensation of being, of floating, of peace. This is the freedom of deep relaxation, a release from the physical form and all its cares. You are as light as starlight, as free as a particle of cosmic dust drifting in the silent space between galaxies. There is nothing to weigh you down. There is only this blissful, weightless, peaceful drift. The silence is now complete. It is a positive presence, a thick, soft blanket of quiet that muffles all the sounds of the outside world. It is the deep, resonant silence of interstellar space, a silence that has existed for billions of years. Let this silence fill you. Let it seep into every cell of your body, into every corner of your mind. It is a healing silence, a restorative quiet that allows your entire system to reset and recharge. You are immersed in a perfect, profound, and all-encompassing peace. There is only this deep, comfortable, and beautiful silence. You are sinking now through layers of comfort. Each layer is softer and warmer than the one before it, sinking through the mattress, sinking through the floor, sinking into a deep and wonderful state of pure relaxation. It is a pleasant and comforting sensation, this gentle descent. It is the feeling of letting go on the deepest possible level. Every part of you is surrendering to this downward drift, this gentle journey towards the very core of rest. There is no bottom to this ocean of comfort. You can just sink and sink and sink forever into peace. The warmth is spreading throughout your body now, a gentle, pleasant warmth that originates deep within your core and spreads outwards to your fingertips and your toes. It is the warmth of deep relaxation, the warmth of your body slowing down and conserving its energy for the important work of healing and restoration. This warmth is a signal of safety and contentment. It is your body telling you that all is well, that you are secure, and that it is safe to let go completely. Allow this gentle, comforting warmth to be the final sensation that lulls you into sleep. All the stories are finished. The story of the cosmos, the story of your day. All the narratives have come to an end. What is left is a state of pure being, without plot, without characters, without conflict. It is a state of simple, quiet existence. You are no longer a character in a story, but the peaceful, silent context in which all stories unfold. This is the state of the universe itself, a quiet, aware presence. By letting go of your personal story for the night, you are aligning yourself with this deep, fundamental, and peaceful reality. Let the darkness be your friend. It is not an absence of light, but the presence of peace. It is the gentle hand that closes your eyes and tells you it is time to rest. It is the velvet curtain that separates you from the busy world, creating a private, sacred space for your rejuvenation. Trust this darkness. Welcome it. It has come to comfort you, to hold you, and to guide you into the dream world. It is the primordial state from which all things are born, and to which all things return for rest. You are safe in its deep, quiet embrace. You are on a gentle cosmic river, flowing slowly towards the great ocean of sleep. The boat is your body, and it is safe and secure. The river is the passage of time tonight, and it is flowing in exactly the right direction. You do not need to paddle. You do not need to steer. You only need to lie back, look up at the star-filled sky of your inner mind, and allow the gentle current to do all the work. It is carrying you effortlessly to your destination, a place of deep, dreamless, and wonderfully refreshing rest. The journey is easy. The arrival is certain. The hush deepens. A profound sense of quiet pervades everything. It is the quiet of a snow-covered forest at midnight, the quiet of the deep sea, the quiet of space. This is the environment your body and mind have been craving all day. A space free from demand, free from noise, free from stimulation. In this beautiful, healing hush, your inner systems can finally come to the foreground, performing their vital, unseen work of repair. This quiet is not empty. It is full of healing potential. It is the sound of your own body coming back into perfect balance. Your mind is a calm lake now. The surface is like glass, perfectly still, reflecting the deep, dark sky above. Any thoughts that were once creating ripples have now subsided completely. The waters are clear, and the depths are peaceful. There is a profound stillness to this inner lake, a stillness that brings with it a sense of deep contentment and peace. Rest here by the shore of this quiet, internal lake. There is nothing to disturb the perfect, glassy calm of your deeply relaxed mind. Heaviness, a deep, pleasant, and comforting heaviness. Your limbs are so heavy, they feel as though they have merged with the surface beneath you. Your head is heavy on the pillow. Your eyelids are heavy and sealed. This is the feeling of your body, completely at rest. Its work for the day is done. It is a grounding sensation, pinning you gently to this place of comfort and safety. Embrace this heaviness. Let it be a reassuring anchor, holding you fast in this calm harbor of sleep, preventing you from drifting back to the waking world. You are so very safe. In this room, in this bed, in this moment, you are completely secure. The world outside can wait. All of its demands and complexities are on hold. This time is yours and yours alone. It is a protected, sacred time for rest. Let the feeling of safety permeate every part of your being. Let it be the foundation upon which your deep sleep is built. When your body and mind know that they are truly safe, they can finally let go of the last vestiges of vigilance and surrender completely to the restorative process of sleep. Letting go. It is the simplest and most profound action you can take right now. Let go of the day that has passed. Let go of any plans for tomorrow. Let go of the need to understand. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the need to be awake. With each exhale, you are letting go of a little more. You are becoming lighter in spirit, even as your body becomes heavier. It is a beautiful paradox, a wonderful release, a final, gentle surrender that opens the door to the deepest and most profound peace. Just let go. The world of dreams is waiting for you. A world without rules, without logic, without limits. A world painted by your own subconscious. It is a place of exploration, of problem solving, of emotional processing. As you cross the threshold of sleep, you are entering this incredible, mysterious, and healing realm. Do not try to anticipate it. Just allow yourself to arrive there. The journey is a gentle slide, a soft fading out from this reality, and a gentle fading in to another. The bridge between these worlds is your own deep and peaceful breath. Your body is now in a state of perfect stillness, a living statue, breathing softly and slowly. This physical stillness is a powerful message to your mind. It says that everything is all right. It says that the time for action is over, and the time for rest has begun. This stillness is a deep form of meditation, a state of being rather than doing. Enjoy this profound lack of movement. It is a rare and precious gift in our busy world. It is the physical expression of the deep, internal peace you are now feeling. Fading now. Everything is fading. The sounds of the room are fading. The awareness of your own body is fading. My voice is fading. All that is left is a soft, warm, dark, and comfortable feeling. A feeling of pure contentment. This is the final stage of the journey. The gentle dissolution of the waking self into the universal ocean of sleep. It is a beautiful and natural process. Allow it to happen. Let yourself fade completely into this wonderful healing state of unconscious, peaceful rest. Only rest reigns. The concept of rest, the feeling of rest, the deep and abiding reality of rest. All complexity has fallen away. All effort has ceased. Your entire being is now oriented towards this single, simple purpose: to rest, to restore, to rejuvenate. This is the most important work you can do right now. It is a work of profound self-care and healing. Allow yourself to be completely consumed by this state of rest. Let it be everything. Let it be the whole of your world for the next several hours. And now, the final release. A gentle sigh, a soft exhalation, and with it you let go of the last tiny fragment of waking awareness. You are completely untethered now, drifting in the deep, warm, and silent ocean of sleep. The journey is complete. You have arrived. There is nothing more to hear, nothing more to do, nothing more to be. Only the deep, unbroken, and profoundly restorative peace of a good night's sleep. Rest well, sleep deeply, and awaken renewed. The quiet deepens around you, a soft and heavy blanket of pure peace. It is the quiet of the space between the stars, a profound and ancient stillness that holds everything in its embrace. Your mind is now a part of this great cosmic quiet. No thoughts disturb its perfect calm. There is only the sensation of deep, effortless rest, a rest that touches every part of you, from the surface of your skin to the very core of your being. This quiet is your sanctuary. This stillness is your healing. You are completely at peace. Sleep. It is just a word, but it contains a world of peace, a world of restoration. Allow that word to echo in the vast, quiet chambers of your mind. Sleep. It is a gentle command, but it is also a loving permission. Permission to let go of everything. Permission to surrender to your body's deep wisdom. Permission to enter a state of profound and total rest. The word itself is a key, unlocking the final door. And as that door swings open, you drift through it effortlessly into the deep, dark, and wonderful world of sleep. You are drifting now, far from the shores of the waking world. The concerns of the day are like distant lights on a coastline you have left far behind. They can no longer reach you here. You are in the deep, open ocean of slumber. The waters are warm, calm, and perfectly still. There is nothing to do here but float, held and supported by the gentle, buoyant peace of the night. It is a feeling of perfect freedom, perfect safety, and perfect rest. You have drifted into the heart of tranquility. Your mind is now a clean slate, a smooth, dark surface, wiped clean of the drawings of the day. All the lists, all the worries, all the plans have been gently erased. What remains is a beautiful, empty space, a space of pure potential. It is from this state of perfect mental quiet that the most creative dreams can arise and the deepest healing can occur. You have given yourself this gift of emptiness, this precious void, and in this void you will find the most profound and complete restoration. Every breath is a wave, washing you further and further into sleep, a slow, gentle wave of air, rising and falling, each one a little slower, a little deeper than the last. You are being carried on this tide, a tide that flows in only one direction, towards the deepest state of rest. There is no effort, just the simple, automatic, and deeply soothing rhythm of your own body, guiding you gently, gently into the profound peace that awaits you. You are breathing in, calm. You are breathing out all that remains of the day. The darkness is total now, a rich, warm, and comforting darkness. Like being wrapped in velvet, it is the darkness of the womb, a place of perfect safety and nourishment. It is the darkness of the deep earth, a place of stillness and stability. This is not a frightening darkness, but a deeply reassuring one. It is the color of rest. It is the color of peace. Let yourself dissolve into this beautiful, healing darkness. Let it become your entire world. It is here to protect you and to hold you while you sleep. Deeper and deeper, the words are just sounds now, meaningless vibrations in the air, like the distant hum of the universe. Your mind is no longer processing language. It is only feeling the intention behind the words, the intention of calm, of peace, of release. Deeper, let that feeling be your guide. A feeling of sinking gently into the softest bed you have ever known. A feeling of being held securely. A feeling of profound and unshakable peace. You are so deep now, so perfectly and deeply at rest. You are now completely gone from the waking world. You have successfully made the nightly migration into the land of sleep. Your body is still. Your mind is quiet. Your spirit is at peace. The great work of restoration is now underway, happening far below the level of your awareness. You have done your part. You have let go. Now, the deep, ancient wisdom of your body takes over, healing, repairing, and preparing you for a new day. Rest now. Rest completely. You are in the safest of hands. The final echo fades. My voice is now just a memory, and even that memory is dissolving. There is only silence, a perfect, unbroken, and profound silence. This silence is the destination we have been seeking all along. It is the ultimate state of peace. Enjoy this silence. Let it be the environment in which you spend the rest of this night. It is your sanctuary, your healing space, your perfect and total peace. There is nothing now but this beautiful, deep, and restorative silence. Sleep. Sleep. Deep, peaceful sleep. Let the word itself be your final lullaby. Sleep. A soft, gentle sound. A soft, gentle feeling. A soft, gentle state of being. You are there now, completely immersed in it. The journey is over. The destination has been reached. Profound, healing, and uninterrupted sleep is now yours for the rest of the night. Sleep well. Heavy, so very heavy and calm. Your body is a vessel of deep, profound stillness, anchored in a sea of perfect tranquility. Every muscle, every fiber, every cell is at complete and total rest. This heaviness is the feeling of absolute surrender, a physical expression of the peace that fills your mind. There is no tension left, nowhere at all. Only this wonderful, grounding, and deeply reassuring weight. This weight is your connection to the peace of the earth, holding you safe and secure as you journey through the night. Rest in this heaviness. Warm, a gentle, pervasive warmth, a soft, glowing ember at your core, spreading its comforting heat to every part of your being. This is the warmth of safety, the warmth of contentment, the warmth of life resting deeply and securely. It is a cocoon of comfort, insulating you from the cool air of the room, insulating you from the worries of the world. You are enveloped in this gentle, pleasant, and deeply soothing warmth. It is the temperature of perfect relaxation, the climate of profound and peaceful sleep. Dark, a soft and friendly darkness, not an emptiness but a fullness of peace. A velvet cloak that wraps around you, making you feel hidden, safe, and secure. This darkness quiets the mind, telling the busy, seeing part of your brain that its work is done. It is a signal for deep, internal processes to begin. You welcome this darkness. You dissolve into it. It is your oldest friend, the gentle companion that visits you every night, to grant you the precious gift of restorative rest. You are safe within this perfect darkness. Safe. You are completely safe. Every part of you knows this to be true. Your body is safe in this comfortable place. Your mind is safe, free from the demands of the day. This feeling of absolute safety is the key that unlocks the deepest levels of sleep. Your inner guardian can rest now, knowing that all is well. There is nothing to guard against. There is only the profound security of this moment, of this quiet space. This safety is a deep, unshakable foundation for a night of perfect, uninterrupted, and healing sleep. Quiet. A profound and beautiful quiet. The world has gone silent just for you. The chatter of the mind has ceased. There is only the great, peaceful hum of stillness. This quiet is not empty. It is rich and full. It is full of peace. It is full of restoration. It is the sound of your own body healing itself. It is the sound of your mind at rest. Let this deep and wonderful quiet be your entire world for now. It is the most beautiful music, a symphony of silence, that is lulling you ever deeper into slumber. Still, a state of perfect, unbroken stillness. Your body has not moved for some time now. It has found its perfect position of rest and has settled into it completely. This stillness is a profound state of peace. It is the absence of striving, the absence of doing. It is the simple, beautiful state of being. This physical stillness creates a corresponding stillness in your mind. One cannot exist without the other. You are an image of perfect repose, an embodiment of the tranquility that you feel so deeply within. Drifting, a slow, gentle, aimless drift, like a single seed on a soft breeze, or a boat on a calm sea. You are no longer in control, and it is a wonderful feeling. You are being carried by the gentle currents of sleep, and you trust them completely. They are taking you exactly where you need to go. To a place of deep rest, a place of dreams, a place of renewal. There is no effort in this drift, just a simple, easy, and blissful surrender to the journey. Drifting, floating, peacefully on your way. Peace. It is the only word that remains, the only feeling, the only reality, a deep and unshakable peace that permeates everything. It is the peace of a sleeping child, the peace of a silent forest, the peace of the distant stars. This peace is your true nature, your home base, and you have returned to it now. It soothes you, it heals you, it holds you. There is nothing in your world right now but this profound, absolute, and wonderfully restorative peace. You are peace. You are at peace. Let go. The final instruction, the simplest release. Let go of the need to listen. Let go of the need to feel. Let go of the need to be aware. Simply let go of being awake. It is like letting go of a rope you did not even realize you were holding. And as you release your grip, you fall, but not in a frightening way. You fall into a deep, soft, and welcoming cloud of perfect sleep. It catches you and holds you, and you are finally, completely, and utterly at rest. Let go now. Sleep. Just sleep. The journey is complete. The destination is here. All that is left is to inhabit this state of pure, unconscious rest. There are no more words, no more thoughts, no more feelings. Only the deep, rhythmic, and silent processes of your body at work, healing and restoring. You have arrived. Sleep now, deeply, peacefully, completely, for the rest of this beautiful, quiet, and peaceful night. Sleep. And now, only silence, a deep, healing, and unbroken silence. Let this silence be the landscape for your dreams and for your rest. It is a space of pure potential, a canvas upon which your mind will paint its nightly stories. This silence is a gift, a precious resource in a noisy world, and it is all yours for the next several hours. There is nothing to hear now but the faint, distant echo of the word, rest, a word that now defines your entire state of being. Rest. The darkness is complete, a comforting and total absence of light that signals to your deepest brain that it is time for profound rest. This is the darkness of the deep ocean far below the reach of the sun, a place of immense calm and stillness. You are floating in this peaceful, dark abyss, weightless and free from all care. The darkness holds no fear, only a promise of deep rejuvenation and a safe return to the light when morning comes. For now, this perfect darkness is your home. You are beyond hearing now. My voice has long since faded into the tapestry of the quiet room, and even that quiet is no longer something you perceive. Your consciousness has turned completely inward, journeying through the strange and wonderful landscapes of your own mind. You are exploring the hidden architecture of your memories, your hopes, your dreams. This inner world is now your only reality, a private universe where you are the silent, dreaming observer. The outer world has completely disappeared. Stillness, a profound and absolute stillness has taken over your entire being. Your body is a statue, perfectly at rest. Your mind is a calm lake, without a single ripple. This is the stillness that allows for the deepest healing. In this state of non-doing, your body can accomplish its most important work. Every moment spent in this deep stillness is an investment in your health, your clarity, and your happiness for the day to come. You have achieved a perfect, restorative, and complete state of stillness. You are breathing, a slow, deep, and even breath. You are not aware of it, but it is the anchor of your being, the gentle engine that powers your rest. It is a silent, faithful rhythm, a testament to the life force that flows through you, even in your deepest slumber. This breath is a connection between your sleeping mind and your living body, a quiet symphony of exchange that will continue to play its soothing song until you are ready to wake, fully refreshed and renewed. Peace. It is the defining quality of your state right now, a peace that is deeper than mere quiet or stillness. It is a fundamental state of being where all conflict, all striving, all tension has ceased to exist. It is a state of perfect alignment with yourself and with the universe. This peace is the ultimate goal of our journey together, and you have reached it. It will be your companion throughout the night, a silent guardian that watches over your slumber and ensures your rest is deep and complete. The cycle continues. As you sleep, the earth continues its slow and silent turn towards the dawn. The stars wheel overhead in their majestic, timeless dance. You are a part of this great cosmic rhythm, a living being on a living planet, participating in the ancient cycle of night and day, rest and activity. Your personal act of sleeping is a reflection of a universal pattern. You are in harmony with the cosmos, and in this harmony, you find the deepest and most profound rest. The journey inward is now complete. You have traveled from the furthest reaches of the cosmos to the deepest center of your own consciousness. You have found the point of perfect stillness, the core of absolute peace that resides within you. This is your sanctuary. Here you will spend the night, gathering strength, clearing your mind, and healing your body. This is the purpose of the night. This is the gift of sleep, and you have given it to yourself completely and without reservation. And so you rest, unaware, unconscious, at peace, in a state of pure and simple being. There are no more words that can reach you now. There is no sound that can stir you. You are in the deep, protected keep of slumber, safe and sound, until the morning light gently calls you back. The universe watches over you in your sleep. The silent stars are your sentinels, The quiet darkness is your blanket. All is well. All is calm. Rest. Total silence.